One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. I think that should be okay. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Ocean November 7, Ocean Florida, Florida calling. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot calling from Brussels in Belgium. CQ, CQ, CQDX. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot calling CQDX and standby.
Fox Romeo 8 Tango Golf.
Fox Romeo 8 Tango Golf. Make your call again, sir. Good day to you.
Yes, this is correct, my friend. This is a Foxtrot Romeo number 8 Tango Golf. Operator name Chris. You are 518 my time. The microphone back to you.
Yeah, Q. So, is it Fox Romeo 8 Romeo Golf? Is it correct? Fox Romeo 8 Romeo Golf. Is that correct? Over.
Tango Golf. Tango Golf. Fox Romeo 8.
Okay, Fox Romeo 8 Tango Golf. Nice to meet you. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. Operator name is Kurt. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and the QTH is Brussels. I guess it must be Chris there in Reunion Island. I will turn the beam towards you because I've got the beam right now towards North America, so I swept the beam around. Chris, nice to meet you. Bonne journée à vous. Ici donc Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot en Belgique, QSL.
La ville de Saint-Paul, les hauteurs de la ville de Saint-Paul, plein ouest Réunion, avec comme matériel actuellement un ISO 191 et une antenne verticale fabrication maison à 7 mètres du sol et 70 watts, 7 0 ici et nous avons bien 58 sur ouest Réunion. Le recours de
Oui, que ça, Chris, pas de problème, ça passe très très bien, il n'y a aucun problème. J'étais ici plus ou moins un signal de 7-8 sur le QRG ici en Belgique. Ça passe excessivement bien et la radio est super pour juste une verticale, c'est incroyable, ça c'est phénoménal. Hein. Ici, je trafique avec une 2 éléments quad qui se trouve à plus ou moins 15 mètres du sol. Et je suis maintenant avec l'antenne pointée sur 133 degrés qui est normalement censé être dans la direction pour l'île de la Réunion. Hein. Pas de problème. J'ai plus ou moins 700 watts à 1000 watts sur l'antenne. Donc j'ai plus ou moins 700 à 1000 watts. Je vais un peu descendre la puissance vers 600 watts. Je pense que c'est suffisant. Voilà, comme ça je suis à plus ou moins 600 watts actuellement. Hein. Voilà, ok, pas de problème. Ben, j'espère que tout va bien. À l'île de la Réunion, ça fait un bon bout de temps que j'ai encore parlé avec l'île de la Réunion. Bon, il n'y a pas beaucoup d'activités de votre côté, donc je pense qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de stations. Et probablement mea culpa aussi parce que je pointe pas beaucoup l'antenne vers l'Afrique. Voilà, toi le micro, Chris. De toute façon, une bonne signal de 5. Et je suis actuellement en train de faire un live stream sur Internet aussi, donc tu pourrais éventuellement écouter ta propre station si tu vas sur ma page QRZ et vous cliquez sur la première image, donc et là ça va démarrer en fait le live stream qui est en cours actuellement. Hein. Voilà, donc juste pour te signaler. Voilà, je te remets le micro à vous, Christophe, ou Chris. Ici Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Avec Fox Romeo 8 Tango Golf QSL.
This is Juliet Whiskey 6 Victor Delta Alpha. I don't speak French, I'm afraid.
I'll be back with you in a moment.
Oh, yep. Très bien. Il n'y a pas de QSG, pas du tout de QRM. Donc c'est très très agréable avec une radio vraiment excessivement claire. Hein. C'est vraiment parfait. Hein. On dirait du 600 hein, du téléphone sans problème. Eh bien, en tout cas, Oui, alors il y a beaucoup de stations sur l'île de la Réunion, il y en a énormément, mais il y a très peu de stations il y a énormément de stations indicatives, mais qui sont souvent uniquement à l'écoute, c'est uniquement en réponse à des appels en langue française. Et en tout cas, merci beaucoup d'avoir dîné sur le sud, parce qu'effectivement, c'est ce qui nous manque. Il y a beaucoup de stations qui viennent sur les États-Unis, sur l'Australie et le Pacifique. Et nous, on est un petit peu les Africains, mais là, ça fait vraiment trop plaisir. Voilà, on a eu une belle journée, un petit peu nuageux de 26 degrés, nous rentrons dans l'été austral, donc on va avoir une très belle propagation qui va monter jusqu'au mois de mars, et puis redescendra ensuite. Donc c'est la bonne saison pour faire de la radio. Personnellement, j'avais arrêté pendant plus de 30 ans et j'ai repris il y a 2 ans maintenant, et je suis très très actif sur toutes les bandes à tête. Donc ça me fait vraiment plaisir de vous retrouver sur d'autres bandes. Les bandes que je préfère sont le 10, le 12, le 17 et le 30 en Charlie-Mystique. Voilà, je vous renvoie le micro avec grand plaisir.
Ok, pas de problème, oui, effectivement. Ben écoutez, c'est réciproque. J'ai aussi été inactif pendant une bonne période et puis j'ai repris la radio. Mais moi j'ai obtenu la licence l'année passée. Donc j'ai fait la licence en mois d'août, il y a 1 an et quelques mois, et j'étais bien content de passer la licence, comme ça je peux être actif sur les autres bandes. Avant j'étais que actif sur la 11 mètres. Et j'avais régulièrement contact avec une station qui est de votre côté, là, sur la 11 mètres, mais je me souviens plus de son nom, mais il est très actif. Allez, à l'époque, hein, je veux dire, il y a plus ou moins, il y a 6-7 ans, hein. Maintenant, peut-être il n'est plus actif, mais il se trouve à Saint-Denis, hein, la station que je parlais régulièrement. Je te remercie, Christophe. Il y a encore des stations de côté, mais je te remercie infiniment pour le petit contact. Tu passes une très très bonne soirée, et je vais mettre l'antenne un peu plus vers le sud. Tu vois, la raison pourquoi je ne le mets pas beaucoup dans le sud, c'est parce qu'en fait, je pointe l'antenne vers les maisons ici, et j'ai toujours un peu peur que je fais du QRM, donc c'est un peu pour cette raison-là que je ne pointe pas beaucoup sur l'Afrique. Ça, ce sont mes raisons personnelles, et naturellement, il y a un peu plus d'activités qui viennent des Américains du Nord, etc., ou le Pacifique et l'Asie et la Russie et tout ça, que dans le sud. Voilà, je te remercie, Chris. Enchanté de te faire connaissance. J'espère qu'on pourra faire un autre QSO dans le futur proche. Ça me fera énormément de plaisir. 73 et très très bonne journée. Foxtrot Romeo 8, Tango Golf, Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox 73.
Sans problème. Je suis également, mais uniquement pour avoir la possibilité de propagation sur le sol, parce que c'est un bon signal quand le 11 mètres est ouvert. Généralement, le 10 mètres, on peut ouvrir la bande. Sur le 10 mètres, on a des possibilités. Moi qui fais beaucoup le QRT, je fais beaucoup de QSO sur le 10 mètres en QRT, mais je passe sur le 10 mètres pour voir si c'est vraiment ouvert. Je pense que la station dont vous parliez, c'est encore très très actif actuellement, mais uniquement sur le voilà. En tout cas, merci beaucoup, sans problème, merci d'avoir enregistré, je regarderai ça un petit peu plus tard. Merci beaucoup, cher Pierre, et puis je vous ai sauté sur cleartq.com, sur votre site, et comme ça vous aurez la possibilité d'avoir, j'espère, un petit peu plus de questions. Voilà les meilleurs 73, les meilleurs chiffres à la famille, avec votre permission, et au grand plaisir de se retrouver pour la fréquence. Oscar Fox avec un service qui est super bien. Meilleur 73.
Ok, 73, je te remercie infiniment, Chris, pour le QSO, et ça me fait énormément de plaisir de voir un peu d'activité qui vient de votre côté. Hein. 73 la prochaine, et bonne chance avec la radio. J'espère que tu pourras faire plein de contacts avec énormément de stations là. Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox, QRT avec Fox Romeo 8, Tango Golf. 73 à la prochaine. Okay, who was calling me in English? Sorry, I was speaking French. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox.
Yeah, Oscar November 7, Fox. This is Juliet Whiskey 6, Whiskey Delta Alpha. I turned the beam on the Réunion, and I could actually copy the guy. I'm not sure if he copies me. Well, you 5 and 9 plus, even with a beam on the Oscar November 7, Foxtrot. Name is Tom, by the way. Thank you, Oscar Mike. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot from Juliet Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha. Over.
Yeah, QSL, can you just repeat the call sign, Tom, over?
Japan Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha. Juliet Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha. Svalbard, Spitsbergen Island, QSL.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I've got it, Tom. Let me turn my beam around as well, because now I'm pointing into the opposite direction. So, yeah, it's always cool to talk to you, to your QTH as well. So I'm turning the beam as we speak. I'm going to check first what direction I should choose, but I'm turning it already because it takes a while before it's turned around completely. So let me see. I should point it to 9 degrees. So there you go. I think up north it would be okay. It should be a little better. How you doing there in Svalbard, mate? I hope it's not too cold. It must be getting colder down your way. You still have daylight these days, Tom? Over?
Yeah, well, it's getting colder, but it's not cold. It's minus 10, and that's not considered cold in this place. That's mild. So we don't complain at all. It's been a bit windy today, about 10 meters per second in the gust. So it's been sort of chilly, but not cold. So that's it. I was copying the Fox Romeo 8 Tango, I think it was Tango Golf, and I wondered if he was still on frequency. I'd like to give him a report. He was like 4 or 5 with me, so definitely copyable. And I'm still having the beam on him, by the way. But this beam is pretty wide, so I don't think it matters a lot. You're 5 and 9, and I think the name is Kurt. You have my name, okay. So I'm in Longyearbyen on Spitsbergen. It's dark now, but we had a little bit of daylight. Tomorrow will be a very short day, 37 minutes between sunrise and sunset, and then the day after tomorrow the sun will not rise again until February 15th. So things are happening. 017 Oscar Fox, JW6 VDA, over.
Yeah, QSL. How can you survive in such an environment, Tom? This is something I've always wondered. You know, I just cannot believe when you don't have any daylight. I get depressed because it's getting winter, and I try to escape every year. I'm traveling to Thailand in January and February, and try to escape the harsh winter conditions. But boy, if you only have 37 minutes, you better go outside and pick the rays of sun that you still have left over of this year, and wait until next year. But yeah, I couldn't survive. I don't know how you can do it. It must be. I don't know if you are a native from there, but it must be painful. I mean, painful in the sense that it must be depressing, Tom, not having any sunlight. It's something that I always wonder. I try to live into the person I'm talking to, and I've spoken about this with another gentleman from Svalbard the other day, and yeah, he was telling me about the permafrost where you are, and also that you need to carry a gun when you go outside of the civilized world, because you've got too many polar bears attacking people. So that's also another very interesting thing to know. So it's just remarkable. I think for you, Tom, it must be absolutely an scapegoat is doing radio. I personally use my radio not just for a 5 and 9 report. I just love to talk with people and try to imagine how things are on the other side. Go and have a look on Google Maps when I have their address information that I can pull out of QRZ.com and see how it looks out there. So I'm virtually traveling that way. So there you are, Tom. But how do you survive a winter when you are in a permanent dark environment? It must be terrible, mate. Over.
No. It's not terrible. It's absolutely quite fascinating. I am a native of northern Norway, so I grew up above the Arctic Circle, and we had dark season there also, without the sun above the horizon for 6 or 7 weeks or something like that. But it didn't just get completely dark. We always had twilight during the middle of the day. So a dark season, the polar night is really here. It's pitch dark from Well, in about 2 weeks from now, it will be completely dark 24/7, and it will stay completely dark 24/7 until the last week of January. Then you will start seeing hints of daylight in the southern horizon around noon. But you know, it's fascinating, and it's you get used to it, and it's a nice time of the year. There are very few tourists, so that's one thing. We have the place to ourselves, and we can socialize a lot with the people that we are staying together with. This society consists of about 2,500 people from I think about 40 nationalities. It's a very exciting place. Lots of stuff happening. There's a lot of cultural activities. There's choirs, there's blues clubs, whatever. We had the world's most northern blues festival this weekend. 4 days of fun and music. So I mean, absolutely not complaining. And the weather is not a problem. You dress for it. It's sort of. I mean, there is no such thing as bad weather. It's only bad clothing. So that's no problem. But I actually don't live here anymore. I used to live here for 20 years, and then I retired in 2014, and I went to Finland, and I have now been living in Helsinki, the capital of Finland, for 7 years. And I'm only up here now. This week was for the Blues Festival. The next one is for the CQ Worldwide DX Sideband Contest. So that's the story. So no, it's not depressing at all. But people are different. Some take this dark season very hard, and some get sleepless. Some get very sleepy, some get depressed, and others are bothered by it by also. There's as many types of people as there are people, I would believe. So people are different, and this is a place where either you can make it or you don't make it. If you can't make it, you find out that in the first couple of weeks of the dark season. And some people then just have to leave and go somewhere else, and that's it. But that's no disaster either. Plenty of places where it's possible to live without having 24/7 darkness. Or, as the other opposite, we have in the summer, we have 24/7 sunlight. The sun never sets for 4 months. So yeah, I mean, it goes both ways. I'm from northern Norway, and we say you can sleep in the winter. It's like bears. So that's no problem. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, JW6 VDA. I hope the signal is holding up. Go ahead.
Yeah, signal is holding up there, Tom. JW6 VDA ON7 OFF returning. You get a smile on my face when you tell me that you're acting like a polar bear and start to go. Some people start to go to sleep and only want to sleep when it's dark all the time. That's probably something that I would probably do, or I would probably plan my day like waking up, turn on the radio, do some DX, go sleep again, and wake up again, and then do the routine. So repeat the whole procedure. But I think I would be very depressed after a while. It's just a personal thing, I think. I guess some people, they can withstand the fact that they are in a dark environment for an extended period of time. But Tom, just to give you an idea, I'm working outside, and the other day I was going to the hospital with my dad because he had to do his yearly checkup, and some of these rooms where the doctors meet the customer or the patients, they just have 4 walls with 1 door in one of the walls, and that's it. And I was asking this doctor, don't you get depressed when you are inside this room all the time and you cannot even see what's going on outside? And he said, yeah, kind of. So I couldn't do it. I do sell perfumes on the handicraft market, so I'm most of the time outside, Tom. But before I was doing this job, I was an IP network engineer. And it happens very often that I had to work in the NOC, the Network Operating Center. And these network operating centers, they don't have any windows. They have no windows to the outside world, because every window will cause more heat to get into the room. It's not enough for it's not good for the systems. So you end up in working in a room for a whole day, or maybe sometimes 3, 4, 5 days in a week in that room, and you just wonder how it is outside. You cannot see if it's raining, if it's pouring raining, if it's windy. You cannot see the birds and all that kind of stuff. So that's something that gets very depressing. But one thing I'm always wondering as well, Tom, because you're in a location that is a permafrost, where do you get your fresh food from? You really depend on import, right? Because if you want to eat fresh fruits or vegetables or stuff like that, you can't grow it in your country, right? I've spoken to a couple of guys in what is it? I think it was in Iceland. And in Iceland, he told me that they have like big warehouses, and they heat them up with the hot spring water, and that's where they actually cultivate their vegetables and fruits. But how do you do that in Svalbard? How do you survive? How can you get fresh vegetables? You need your vitamins, right? You need your dose of vitamins and stuff like that. So this is something that is a riddle to me there, Tom. Juliet Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, over.
Yeah, Juliet Whiskey, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, JW6 VD8. Well, yeah. Well, no, you can't grow stuff here. There was one guy who tried to make what he called polar permaculture, and he actually grew a bit of salads and vegetables and stuff like that on a pretty small scale, but at least he did it. But he had to give up because of the corona situation. This business just didn't turn out. He didn't make any money on it, so he had to give up. No, everything is transported to the island. It's 1,000 kilometers from the mainland of Norway to this place. So everything that is like fresh food, fresh milk, non-frozen goods are transported here by plane. The other stuff is transported, things like canned stuff, frozen food, stuff like that is transported on big ships, and they are arriving here. Some of it's stored all the way through the winter, but because of the climate change, it used to be so that the place was frozen in and isolated from the rest of the world from about this time of the year until the beginning of June. But that's not happening anymore. Because of the climate change, there is hardly any sea ice. So there are boats coming here all the year around and transporting goods up here. So, but we are reliant. We have to rely on imported food and everything from the mainland of Norway. So the only thing that is local as far as food is concerned is what people can hunt, which is ptarmigan. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's a small white bird, size of a chicken. Then it's possible to hunt reindeers to a very limited extent, but people do that. It's possible to fish and get at least during the light part of the year, but that's also kind of a limited resource and nothing to that people. That's just for hobby, This is not commercial. Well, everything has to be transported here, so that's the backside of it. But it's, people have been living here for several hundred years, and they have survived on things that they have brought with them. Like the trappers in the old times, they always had dried vegetables, dried peas. They had potatoes that they actually froze them, and then they just threw the potatoes frozen into boiling water. And just drink them from the frozen state. And people have survived here for several hundred years. But today, everything has to be transported. I suppose that's about it. The long rant about small detail, Kurt, go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was wondering, So my suspicion is correct that there's a lot of import that needs to be done into the Svalbard area just because, you need to survive. But, you depend on a lot of things. You depend on transport, you depend on a lot of things like as long as there is petrol, you can still be, you can still have your food being transported, but if it comes to the point when there is no transport, it's all gone. So you're in trouble. So I would be a little bit stressed out and freaked out because I do grow a lot of stuff myself regarding our own food, food regarding potatoes. We have our own vegetable garden. We grow potatoes. We grow all kinds of stuff. I even have my own meat chicken that I breed every year. So we've plenty of meat for half a year normally, and then I've got another session of 20 chickens that I breed, and that's it. So feel a little bit more comfortable because whatever happens in the world, we still have some food left over in the freezer. So anyway, yeah, that's amazing. Your signal is dropping on your last over, so I'm not sure how long it's going to hold on. And before the QS breaker is really breaking the queue, so I want to wish you a very good day, Tom. I really appreciate coming back to the call. It's a big pleasure. I'm sorry that the gentleman there in Reunion Island was already gone, but I honestly really appreciate coming back to the call. It's been a very educational little QSO with you. And you made me dream, while you're just talking to me. It's just my fascination and also my wildest way of imagination that is just trying to understand how things are down your way, and that makes it pretty interesting. That's why I love ham radio. It's just more than a 5 and 9 report, in my humble opinion. Okay, Tom, I really appreciate it. I'll let you go before the propagation knocks us from each other. But have a nice day then, mate. You have an enjoyable, I would say, sunny day tomorrow of 37 minutes. And then after that, enjoy your winter sleep, Tom. Wake up from time to time, turn on the radio, and let us know that you're all okay during the winter sleep. Juliet Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot here in Brussels. Back to you, Tom. Over.
Yeah, QSO and 7 Oscar Double F, JW6VDA back. I turned the beam on you, and that helped a little bit, so you came up to 5.9 on the peaks, but there's very heavy in the QSB now, so it's probably a good idea to say 73 before it's too late. I'm not staying here for the winter, though. I'm a tourist these days. As I said, I retired in 2014, and I went to Finland, so I've been living in Helsinki ever since. And I'm going back to Helsinki on next week on Wednesday. So I'll stay over the CQ Worldwide and have fun with a bunch of people here, and then I'll be back in sunny Finland, south of the Arctic Circle. So I'll see the sun every day. So no worries. But anyway, tonight the propagation is really poor. There's probably some burst of aurora going on because it sounds like that. And I'm leaving the station here in about 20-25 minutes. I'm going to a local pub, and we are going to have a quiz. So I'm also a quizzer. I find that very entertaining. So and some of my old friends, they have a team, and they have politely let me have one place there tonight. So we'll see if I can add anything, or I'm just the fifth wheel on the wagon. We'll see. 73 Steel Kurt, it's been a pleasure, and we'll see you down the log. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, JW6VDA.
Yeah, QSL, JW6VDA, 17 OFF returning. Yeah, check also my QRZ page. You see some personal information there as well, also about the chicken and all that kind of stuff. So I am actually living in the other skirts of the Brussels area, so it's just a pretty slightly hilly area. So, and I'm in a premium location for radio, so I'm very fortunate about that. So there is virtually no obstacles around my antenna setup, and that makes it very comfortable for the radio. And here it's very hilly. The farmers, they grow either potatoes, corn, cereals, and there's some paddies where you find some some cows. But remembering back in my youth when I was like 16 years old, I'm 49 by the way, but when I was 16, 17 years old, there were many more paddies here around, and there were many more cows grazing around. But these days there are less and less cows that they have, and it's more like, you know, corn and all that kind of stuff that they grow. So, and this area is pretty rural, so I'm pretty fortunate about that. Okay, I'll let you go, Tom. A big handshake from my end to yours. Just stay safe. Enjoy the pub there. Don't get too drunk, and because, you know, you need to find your way back home. It's the third tree you will hit when you're drunk. So there you are. 73 is Tom, Julia Whiskey 6 Victor Delta Alpha. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. And by the way, Tom, I forgot to mention you. I am actually at the moment doing a live stream, so you can listen back to your own voice and you can see how you sound. So it's going to be very easy to get to the live stream. Click on the first link on the QRZ page and it will kick off the live stream right away. Tom, 73, take care and stay safe, my friend, from that virus. Enjoy the pub. Don't get too drunk. Over.
No, I won't. I'll actually stay dead sober tonight. I'm looking at your webpage right now, and there's probably a delay, but I don't have sound on it, but I can see it. By the way, you should check out my webpage as well. There's a couple of links that you might find interesting. One is a live webcam, or semi-live anyway. So at least when it's light, you can actually see the tower of the station I'm talking from. I'm operating from the local club station, and now it's dark, so you can see the big city lights from the metropolis of Longyearbyen, where there are 2,300 inhabitants. The other link is a useful one, is a link that says something about the wind and temperature conditions around the settlement. So you will see the weather report there. So when people ask me what the weather is like, I usually send them to those links. That's easier and doesn't take so much repeating. But anyway, it's been a pleasure, big pleasure. I'm impressed by those chickens, by the way. How can you eat those things? They are wonderful. They look wonderful. Anyway, 73s, we'll see you down below, Kurt. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, Juliet Whiskey 6, Victor Delta Alpha, over.
Yeah, I don't eat these. These are just for decoration, and these are my friends. We've got meat chicken for the meat, so I won't kill my silkies because we just have them as pets. They're really pets, but yeah, I come from some kind of a farmer family, so I'm pretty used to actually do this. How could I say this meat stuff every year? And I ain't do anything to my silkies. These are my babies, so these are my friends, and I just tell them, behave very cool, behave very well, otherwise you end up like the meat chicken, and they all behave very well. I think they understand what I mean. Hey, Chai. So, and if you look a little bit deeper in on the QRZ page, and you click on the videos, you will see how I pet them, because they call me the chicken whisperer. Hey, Chai, hey, Chai. So there you go. But I ain't killed them. 73s, take care, Tom, and God bless you, mate. Stay safe. Enjoy the pub.
I will certainly do that.
Uniform Tango 7 Alpha Tango.
Thank you, so Kurt. Stay safe also. 0 and 7 Oscar Fox. And please give me a call anytime you hear me. Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. JW6 VDA clear. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much for the information, Tom. It's been extremely educational for me. So next time I have this subject to talk to my friends, I know a little bit more about your QTH. 73s, JW6 VDA, 07 OFF. Bye-bye.
Uniform Tango 7
Alpha 1 India of Charlie.
Okay, Uniform Alpha again.
Uniform Tango 7 Alpha Tango.
Uniform Alpha, Uniform Tango 7 Alpha Tango, I think it is. Good day to you. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox in Brussels. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Gorsh, thank you. Good afternoon. Your report plus 10 dB over 9. My name is Dima, Delta Italy, Mexico Alpha QSL.
Yeah, good day to you there, Dima. You're 5 and 9 plus. I even don't have the beam turned towards Ukraine, so I'm going to slightly turn the beam towards you, and maybe I'll catch up a few more stations from Ukraine. How are you doing, Dima? You're 5 and 9 plus 10 dB, and let me see what is your signal when I've got the beam turned towards you. Go ahead.
Okay, my power 500 watts, antenna 2 element hex beam, and looking now to the west from me. Okay, cool. Thank you for short QSO. All the best for you and your family. Good EX73.
Okay, yeah, fantastic, Dima. You're 5 and 9, 21 dB into the red here. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Just by the way, Dima, I'm doing a live stream, so you are actually right now on the live stream in the show, and you are the star of the show. So you enjoy. Thank you for giving me a shout, and you take care. Uniform Tango 7 Alpha Tango. This is on 7 off here in Brussels.
Good luck, 73.
73 is good luck and good DX. QRZ.
Echo Alpha 1 India Golf Charlie.
Echo Alpha 1 India Oscar Charlie. I think it is. Go ahead.
No, negative. Echo Alpha 1 Italy, Germany, Canada.
Okay, Echo Alpha 1 India, Germany, Canada. Good day to you. From Oscar November 7. Oscar Foxtrot, operator name is Kurt, Kilo, Uniform Romeo Tango. If my database is correct, it should be Ricardo. I got you on the back of the beam there, Ricardo. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Your signal here is 5by9. My transceiver is an ICOM 7600, and the antenna is an nice beam. Back to you for finals. Oscar November 7. Oscar Foxtrot, Echo Alpha 1 India Golf Charlie.
I'm really surprised that you're peaking 31 dB over 9, Ricardo. You're absolutely strong here into Belgium. Very, very good signal coming down from your way, and sounding like a local station here, Ricardo. Muchas gracias por la contacto. I really appreciate coming back to the call. I've got you in the logbook. It's the first contact, the first time we cross aerial, so pleased to meet you for the first time. Echo Alpha 1, India Golf Charlie. This is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Over.
Thank you very much, very much. I hope to meet you in the see you again. Hope you all, thank you. Good night. 73.
73, take care and God bless. ON7 OFF, we're standby.
Yankee Tango 3, Victor Lima Alpha.
The Yankee Tango T3, Victor Lima Alpha. Good day to you. From Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, operator named Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, and this must be Vladan, if I'm not mistaken. Nice to meet you. I have you on the side of the beam, so I'll turn the beam a little bit towards you. Go ahead, Vladan. Go ahead.
Okay, Kurt. Yeah, very nice. You are already booming here, plus 20 here in Eastern Serbia. Yeah, as you know, my name is Vlada. Yeah, thank you for answering. Yeah, very nice call sign you have. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox from Yankee Tokyo 3, Victor Lima Alpha. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL, Vladan. I have the antenna pointed right now. I just pointed it towards you. I'll give you a more detailed and accurate report on your next transmission. But you were also 5 and 9 and even higher than another signal 9, so you were in the red. Yeah, the name is Kurt. We're located just outside of Brussels, south of Brussels. We're about, let's say, about 15 miles, 20 kilometers south of Brussels. It's about the 25-30-minute drive to the city center from my home location when there is no traffic jam. And yeah, beautiful signal from your station. The QTH here is called Overijse. You can check it out on the QRZ.com page. So there's more details over there. Back to you there, my friend. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox with Yankee Tango 3, Victor Lima Alpha. Go ahead, Vladan. Over.
Yeah, thank you, Kurt. Yeah, very nice job. Your signal is booming here. Booming, as I said, plus 20 all the time. Yeah, I'm running 100 watts with a dipole antenna now. Yeah, with my transceiver ICOM 746. I'm located in a small city in eastern Serbia. Small city right next to the border with Bulgaria. You can also see my information on QRZ.com. Yeah, back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I've got it right here. I can see your station and your You're in the mountains, enjoying the climbing. Are you going up in the mountains for the radio as well, or is it just mountain climbing for the fun? Over?
Yeah, I am doing mountains because my wife, she's a big-time hiker, and I follow her. So from time to time, when I'm somewhere on a mountain peak, I call SOTA a little bit, but with my hand radio. I still don't have any gear for outside. Hopefully, I will get it in the future. Yeah, back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I thought it was the opposite, that you go hiking in the mountains so your wife cannot follow you. So try to escape from her. HI, over.
Sorry, can you please repeat that again?
Okay, I'm not sure if you understand the joke, but it's just a joke. I said I thought you go and climb up the mountains so you get rid of your wife. She cannot follow you because you go up to the mountains, but it's the opposite. You just follow the lady, over.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Actually, yeah, she's dragging me everywhere. And I'm, how to say, okay, I cannot remember how to say these words. Okay, back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL, just a little joke. So, because I can understand that you're, you're doing this, how could I say, this mountain hiking. Do you eventually take the radio with you when you go up these mountains, or you never take the radio? I'm just wondering, I'm curious.
I am doing now only with my hand radio, only with hand radio. I'm calling a little bit from the peak, from mountain peaks, but hopefully I will get some nice gear for 40 meters or 20 meters to do some a little bit more serious SOTA business. Okay, yeah, but at the moment I don't have nothing, which is compatible for transport.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do understand. Yeah, it's just extra weight, and especially if you need to go into the mountains, you can do the SOTA, or you can do some little bit of the Xing. I hope I will have a little bit of time in the future, and but the problem is we had a miserable summer, and there is no way I could do any of these the expeditions or whatever you can call it because of the very bad WX conditions this year. We've had rain every single day, I guess, this year, so it's been absolutely terrible, and I'm really disappointed about last summer. But there's nothing we can do about it, so we just have to wait until the summer comes back next year. Okay, thank you very much, Slavdan. Okay, sorry. Thank you very much for the cue. So I'll just give a shout to a few more stations. I really appreciate to have this contact with you. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can do it again. I have you in the logbook, and just by the way, Vladan, I'm live streaming, so you can always also have a quick listen of the recording of today and see how you sound in Belgium, but you will see that you're 10 to 15 dB over 9, so no doubt about it, you're making the trip into Belgium. Back to you there, my friend. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, returning to Yankee Tango 3, Victor Lima Alpha.
Yeah, thank you very much, Kurt. Yeah, I will look for it for your live stream. Yeah, I wonder, I want to see even how my modulation sounds like. Yeah, thank you very much for the QSO. I wish you all the best to you and the family, and hopefully we will hear again in the future. 73, bye-bye, thank you.
Okay, no problem, Vladan. I can reassure you, you sound like a man, you don't sound like a lady, so it's perfect to me as far as the audio is concerned. HI. 73, bye-bye.
901 Golf Papa.
Yeah, there you go. 9 Henry 1 Golf Papa. I see you in the in the chat box as well. How you doing? Let me just type in your call sign. 9 Henry. What is it? 1? Yeah, 1 Golf Papa. There you go. I just am a little bit slow in typing in the call signs. Nice to meet you. The name here is Kurt. Normally there is an update on my logbook. Normally it should spit out the first name, but it seems it's not doing it anymore. I need to contact the guy who writes the software, but yeah, okay, there you go. It must be Mark when I do a manual lookup. Go ahead, Mark. Nice to meet you, and welcome to the live stream. Okay.
Yourself, Kurt. Nice to hear you there. Very good evening to you from Malta, and it's a nice signal here, 5.9 plus. It's nice to see the live stream there, seeing you also on YouTube. I clicked the link on your qrz.com. Yeah, I put down the volume down so that doesn't confuse me there. Hi. Anyway, as you know, the name is Mark. I'm on the island of Malta. It's been a rainy day here today, overcast, and at the moment the temperature is about 18 degrees Celsius, but at the moment the weather changes from day to day. Yesterday we had about 26, and it was quite warm and humid, so a little bit of a cold front from Europe, and the weather changes the next day. Hi. Okay, Kurt, just for the info, I'm running the ICOM IC7300, pushing about 100 watts, and the antenna is a Hackman made by Sugar Papa 7 India Delta X-ray, who unfortunately now is a silent key. But I've had it for about a year and a half, and I've been having quite good results with the antenna. Okay, back to you. Ocean Norway 7, Ocean Fox 9H1 Golf Papa, listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, my got a very nice signal, 9 Hotel 1 Golf Papa, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot returning. Yeah, fantastic, and sounds absolutely great. Yeah, I can see that, you know, here it starts to rain as well, so we probably might get some rain here as well, and it starts to drizzle rain. It starts to get dark outside. I should actually lock up my chicken before the fox come and gets them. The other day I was, you know, talking on the radio, and I suddenly saw on the camera, because I've got the camera pointed to the chicken coop, that suddenly the fox was just turning around my chicken coop. So I need to be careful and keep an eye on them while I'm talking to you, because I'm too lazy to just, you know, stand up and go and shut down the chicken coop. I'll probably do it after the QSO we have, and then the other stations will have to wait just like 3 minutes, just the time to lock them up. Yeah, fantastic. Very good signal with your radio. I'm using a TS480 as my daily driver for transmission. My radio is just only for TX purposes, because I'm using the SDR Play for my receiver, and that's actually what I'm doing. I'm splitting receive and transmit, and it absolutely works fine to me with this setup, because I want to have a full overview, and that's what you see on the live stream. So I'm actually capturing the SDR console software, and that's actually what I'm live streaming. And I'm just using the TX capability of my TS480. It works pretty well. Maybe if I would have an SDR receiver or an SDR or Ganin SDR radio like an FT DX101, or maybe, you know, Nikon 7300, maybe it would be better, but I'm not sure. I saw some videos of guys comparing the SDR Play to the 7300, and the receive is more or less the same, so not sure if I will find you know, if I can improve my receive by going that route. But what I like about this setup is that the software just changes. They just add some new features. You know, I've got this 3D view that you can see there at the bottom on the left corner, and you know, if there's something like this that happens in the SDR world, Simon, Golf 4 Echo Lima India, who is actually the guy who writes the software, is going to implement it into the software, so you don't need to do an upgrade of hardware. You just, you know, do an upgrade of software and you're good to go. So back to you there, my friend Mark. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, returning to 9 Hotel 1 Golf Papa. Over.
Yeah, it's very interesting. The software, how it looks. It looks really nice. The bottom, it's quite interesting how you manage to combine it with your 480, using the 480 only for TX and the SDR Play for receiving. As you said, when there are software updates, you can always update the software, you know, and you'll be always up to date with the software. So if it's working fine for you, I mean, your transmission, your audio is beautiful. There I can see you have a nice microphone there. Also, so yeah, the audio is simply fantastic there, Kurt. Yeah. Okay, my friend. Thank you very much for the nice QSO. It looks good. The microphone looks good. Nice mic. And there is just a short delay, of course, on the internet. Anyway, I don't want to keep you there just in case the fox comes, and I'll let you take care of the chickens there. I will let you go. I wish you all the best. You take care. It's been very, very nice talking to you for the first time, and I'm looking forward to hearing you again in the very near future. Ocean November 7, Ocean Fox Fox, 9H1 Golf Papa, listening for the final. Go ahead, Kurt.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I'll stream the video of the chicken coop, so people they can see how long I'm gonna be gone when I have to shut them down, because I just have to do that for sure. It's just too dangerous. They just tend to come at this time of the day. Actually, they tend to come. Let me just modify it. Okay, there you go. There you go. I'm gonna add this one here. And there you go. So okay, this is my QRZ page. So let me just go to my camera, and then you can follow along when I step outside. And I'm going to quickly close the chicken coop. Okay, fantastic. I really appreciate the nice little chit chat, nice QSO. It's been absolutely fantastic to hear your station. I see the chicken are still outside, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. They are lazy to go inside. You can see it starts to get dark, but it seems not to be dark enough for them to go into the chicken coop. This is the way I keep an eye on them. So you can see right now on the camera, you can see my antenna. Let me just zoom out quickly, so you can see the two-element cubicle quad that is right now pointing into your direction. And I was just zooming into the chicken, and you can see that the meat chicken are still outside. So I'm gonna have to wait and take a few more callers before I go a step outside and close everything down. So they're still outside. They're little stubborn animals, so there you are. Okay, thank you very much for the cues. I really appreciate. You have a wonderful day. It's been absolutely fantastic to hear your station, and I'm very glad. If you need to do any tests, okay, Mark, if you need to do any tests with your gear, whether it has to do with microphone setup or whatever, you just let me know. I'm always there, and I can stand by for a while, and then you can do the tests. Just be aware that at the end of the live stream in general, I just let the live stream roll on a few moments, and then people who have the propagation, they can do some tests of their gear. Might be interesting, because the problem is you cannot listen for your own at your own station or to your own station in a convenient way when you have another radio in the shack. So you better try to use a remote receiver, and this becomes very handy. Okay, 73s, take care. Pleasure is all mine, and I'll catch up with you again. Thanks for being on the live stream there in Malta there, Mark. 9 Hotel 1 Golf Papa, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Bye-bye. I wish you also and wave a hand on the camera. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Okay, very good. Goodbye to you there, Kurt, and it's been my pleasure. And I really enjoyed the view. The view you have, fantastic. There are a lot of greenery, something that we miss in Malta. It's too dry here in summer. Everything goes brown. What beautiful greenery, and what a beautiful piece of land you have there with the antenna, the two elements looking in the background there. Yeah, beautiful. I can see it again there. Very, very nice indeed. I'll let you go, my friend. You still have got a lot of light. It's pitch black here. It's dark already, so the days are becoming shorter. Of course, we're going to winter there. 73s, all the best. Take care, and my pleasure again. Ocean November 7, Ocean Fox Fox, 9H1GP, looking at the chickens, and very nice view indeed, as I told you. 73s.
Yeah, okay. I'll turn the camera around so you can see the about 180 degrees how it looks like. So I'm in a premium location, as you can see. I'm pretty high. These are my neighbor houses that you can see, and these are truck. The house where I'm transmitting from is right there. When I turn even further to the right, so you will see right now where I'm transmitting. You see that little light there? That's my brother's room, but on the other side, I'm located there with my shack. So I'm about 70 meters away from the antenna, and I've got a very thick 7-8 inch cable going from the shack to the antenna. So I actually had to move the antenna a little bit to the right, and I still need to actually bring this very thick cable towards the antenna. So just quickly go over, then you can see how it looks like. Let you dream away a little bit how it looks over here. What you see here is our vegetable garden. So I also do a lot of homegrown vegetables. And right there where you see the field that is right next to our property, that was full of corn. They just cut off the corn, and you can see right in the distance still some corn on the field where you see my mouse right now. So and that's actually still corn. There's 2 pieces of land still with corn. It's where my mouse is pointing right now, and right there it's another area where they still have corn that they need to cut off. But this corn is not grown for the corn. They just actually cut this corn in small pieces, and they put it aside and they feed it to the cows. So that's what they do. If I go further to the left, to the left, you will see that's the furthest I can go, because then you have the garage. So that just to give you an idea. And the only tree I have is the one that you see right now in the middle of the screen. That's our nuts tree, and that was my former antenna holder. So I had all my antennas. I've got a phone call as well, so I'm going to have to unkey. Okay, that's it. Guys, I'll be stand by. I will go and shut down the chicken coop and take that phone call. 70 trees, I'm going. And I will be back in a few moments.
Everything's very informative. Take care, my friend. 73s.
Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Tango.
Kilo Oscar 4, just hold on a second. I'll be with you in a moment. I need to clock up the chickens. Hold on a second. Go to the live stream, and then I'll pick it up with you.
This is Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. Can anybody copy? Delta 106.
Yes, here is Italy Sierra 0, Delta 106. Tango Foxtrot.
Okay, I got Delta 106 Tango Foxtrot, but you have another suffix, I suppose.
Yes, I'm Italy Sierra 0. The prefix is Italy correct?
Accurate, I like that, yeah. India Sierra 0, Delta 106 Tango Fox. Okay, so I'm just holding the frequency until Curtis coming back. He's putting the chicken in the chicken coop, so I try to keep the frequency a little bit clearer, will you?
Roger, Roger. I was looking nice to have a short contact to you.
That was negative, but please come again.
Okay, give me a call sign. You are 5 by 9 is your report.
Wow, okay, I didn't suspect that because your seal is 5 by 5 at the moment. It's very hard to copy it, so sorry about that, go ahead.
No problem, because yes, I'm located in Cagliari. It's the south coast of Sardinia, correct?
Okay, wasn't very good. Okay, my call sign again is Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. ON2WI, Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. Und dein Report hier 5 war es, aber jetzt bist du ziemlich ganz verschwunden. Also ich warte noch mal kurz, ob das vielleicht wiederkommt, oder? Schade. Das letzte, was ich verstanden habe, ist, dass
dass du 5 Watt fährst, aber das ist erstaunlich, dass ich die auch noch hören kann. Aber im Moment bist du unter dem Kurs 0, ja? Okay, that's not good, that's bad. Sorry about that. Somebody else?
Yankee Oscar 3, Hotel Echo X-ray.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, we're standby again.
Oké, dag Koert.
Ja, goeiedag, met wie spreek ik?
Ja, met wie wel? Je buurman?
Dag de Wim, hoe is het ermee, jong? Ik was daarnet eventjes aan het zeggen tegen de mensen dat ik dat hij blijkbaar de informatie niet uit, met de nieuwe versie, de voornaam niet uit QRZ-pagina haalt. Ik weet niet of dat ik nu iets fout heb gedaan of dat een buggen is. Hoe gaat het ermee?
Ja, we doen ons best. Ik heb net zelf een foutje hier ontdekt, dus dat was nou iets minder. Ja, ik zat hier gewoon maar een beetje te blabberen om de frequentie een beetje vrij te houden. Ik had al een tijdje mee zitten luisteren en was eigenlijk niet van plan om mij hier te melden, maar ik denk, nou goed, als je toch even weg bent, dan kijk ik dan. Maar ik vond het jammer. Ik heb nu de call hier, Jochem. Die probeerde met 5 watt vanuit Midden-Oosten Zee hier over te komen. Hij was even 5 aan 5. En nu is hij helemaal verdwenen, dus ik kon hem niet meer horen. Dat was eigenlijk wel jammer. Maar ik heb hem toch in de log gehouden.
Ja, van waar is hij? Ik zal eventjes de antenne die richting uitdraaien, over.
Ja, hij zit in Sardinië, hè. Dus India Sierra 0 / Delta Hotel Z Tango Foxtrot.
Oké, India Sierra 0, Tango en zo verder. Dus wacht, ik ga eens even kijken welke richting dat ik dan uit moet gaan met de antenne. Oké, dat deed hij dus niet. Wacht eventjes, dan gaan we onmiddellijk 160 graden zegt hij hier. Dus wacht, ik ga even de antenne richting 160 graden. India Sierra 0, ben je nog standby van Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox ook? Ja. India Sugar Zero, you're still on the side, over?
Zulu 6 to Mike.
Okay, Mike, hold on a second. India Sierra Zero, you're still on the side, over?
Zulu 62 Mike, QSL.
Okay, I've got Zulu 62 Mike, I think it is. I'm in company here from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Can you just repeat the call?
Yes, okay, QSL, my friends.
Can you come back with your call? Mike station, can you come back with your call sign? Over.
Zulu 62 Mike.
Okay, Zulu 62 Mike. Nice to meet you from Kosovo. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot in company. Operator name is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I'll point the antenna towards you. I've got the antenna a little bit on the side. Zulu 62 Mike. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, and I'm in company with Oscar November 2, Whiskey India.
Okay, thank you, my friends. Kurt, I copy and 100%. Thank you for report and the report for you and the 5 and 9. And my name is Millie, Mike, India, Lima, India. Yes, copy, Kurt?
Yeah, QSL, Millie, no problem. Thank you for giving me a shout. Your 5 and 9 plus 15, 20 dB, very strong. And I didn't have the antenna pointed towards you, so normally it should be a little better. How do you copy now, there, over? Yeah, Millie, you still copy me. Zulu 62 Mike, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Yes, copy. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Kurt, yes, copy and 100%.
Yeah, QSL, Millie, I will pass microphone to my friend there. I am here in company with Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. Can you give a shout to my friend Oscar November 2 Whiskey India, Mr. Wim? Over.
Sorry about yes, QRM and Oscar November 2 Whiskey India, not copy.
Okay, this is Oscar November 2 Whiskey India. I got you here with 5 and 8, 5 and 8 Millie, over.
Okay, QSL, for you 5, 7, 5, 6, 5, 7 report, my friends. Yes, copy?
Yeah, very nice copy, Millie. Nice to meet you on the frequency. Okay, working conditions, dipole antenna and ICOM 7300 and only 100 watts. So what is your condition, over?
Oh, okay. Oh, but not copy and your name, please repeat.
Sorry about that. I always forget to give my name. My name is Wim. Like Whiskey India Mike, over.
Wim, okay? Wim.
Yeah, that's correct, over.
Okay, Wim, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. Thank you. And I'm glad to hear from you. I believe today's season connection will make us happy to handle and band. Thanks a Linz DX and glad to have a nice friendly radio connection. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you very much for the contact, Willie. The microphone back to Kurt. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot.
Thank you very much, Wim. Millie, you have a nice day to you there, mate. I really enjoyed to make the contact with Kosovo this evening. It's been a while I've heard any voices from your country, so not so many stations, not so many Zulu 6-2 stations around there. So you are an ambassador for your country. Thank you very much, Millie, for the cue, so I really appreciate giving me a shout over.
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you for information. Sorry about my friends Wim and the moment, yes, secure propagation, not good propagation, but yes, problem. Oh, no problem. Wim. Thank you, Wim. Thank you, Kurti, 73.
73, you take care, Millie. Take care. God bless you. Stay safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, hold on guys. Okay, let me just ask something, Wim. Wim, een klein vraagje. Is het normaal dat de informatie niet verschijnt dat hij niet haalt via de API, op de QRZ-pagina? Is dat misschien de error die je hebt of de bug die je gevonden hebt? Over?
De vraag was niet helemaal duidelijk. Wacht even, ik zal even op de verticale omschakelen, dan kan ik je beter verstaan. Momentje.
Oké.
Herhaal de vraag nog eens.
Ja, ik wou eventjes weten, als ik gewoon een lookup moet doen van de voornaam, dan haalt hij normaal dat via de API, dacht ik. Maar blijkbaar werkt dat niet meer in de nieuwe versie. Ik weet niet of dat je dat gemerkt hebt of het misschien lokaal een probleem is. Ik heb Use QRZ API aangeschakeld in de software. En die haalt hij blijkbaar niet uit de QRZ-pagina. Nochtans, de API-key steekt erin. Dus ik vind het een beetje raar, is het nu bij mij? Of moet ik anders nog eens eventjes alles herinstalleren? Ik weet het niet. Dus ja, dat was mijn vraag over.
Nou, daar heb ik niks aan veranderd. Dat zou gewoon moeten werken. Als je je call ingeeft om te zoeken en je drukt op het pijltje naar rechts, dan geeft hij die informatie uit. Of als je de call ingeeft en je drukt enter, dan geeft hij ook... nee, dan zoekt hij gewoon in je database, dat is correct. Hè? Maar je kunt ook rechtsklikken. Ah nee, dat gaat niet. Nee, inderdaad, dat gaat niet. Nee, alleen de call ingeven en op het pijltje drukken. Dat vierde icoontje. En dan haalt hij die informatie op. En als je in het add of edit scherm bent en je geeft daarin bij de call de naam in, in dat veld de call in, dan zoekt hij ook die gegevens op. Maar op een naam doet hij dat niet, hoor.
Ja, QRZ, hij zegt QRZ not activated. Wacht, ik ga even kijken. Nochtans, Use QRZ API is aangeklikt. Moet ik ook Use QRZ info tegelijkertijd aanklikken, aanvinken? Want als ik die aanvink en dan doe ik een save, dan verwijdert hij eigenlijk die twee vinkjes. Dus dat was mijn vraag. Dus ik heb nu Use QRZ API. En als ik hier dan een of andere call sign indruk en dan via dat pijltje daar find call in external source QRZ, dan zegt hij QRZ.com request not activated. Ik vind het een beetje raar, want het werkte tevoren, dus ja, ik weet niet, ik zal nog eens eventjes nakijken dat die API key wel correct is, maar ik dacht van wel, nu weet ik niet of dat die streepjes er ook moeten toegevoegd worden of dat ik die eruit moet halen, want het is al zo lang geleden dat ik dat gedaan heb, hè. Dus dat was een beetje mijn vraag, Wim. ON 2WI, ON 7 OFF.
Ja, Roger. ON 7 OFF, ON 2WI. Nou, in principe is het gewoon makkelijk, hè. Je callsign, je QRZ-paswoord en je QRZ-API-key. Die moet je dus ingeven en dan moet je die twee vinkjes aanzetten. QRZ-info, dat is gewoon om de informatie op te halen. Als je een call ingeeft. En de API key en use QRZ API, het vinkje, dat is als je dus een XML account hebt bij QRZ, dan kun je vanuit het logboek, dus die call die je in het logboek ingeeft, die gaat dan automatisch ook die gegevens naar QRZ en logt het daar, hè. Maar dan moet je wel een account hebben, anders werkt dat niet. Dus in jouw geval denk ik gewoon use QRZ info en dan vraagt die info wel op. Daar heb je geen account voor nodig. Of tenminste geen betaald account. Ja, dat zou moeten werken. Of als het uitgaat kan het ook zijn, heb jij een firewall?
Nee, ik heb geen firewall. Gewoon plain on the internet hoor.
Oké, want als je bij mij de firewall aanzet, dan gaan die ook uit, want dan krijgt hij geen verbinding. En dan zet hij die uit, zodat hij niet iedere keer weer gaat zoeken.
Ja, ik ga eventjes de QRZ API key eruit halen. Eens kijken. Saved. Ja, telkens als ik die aanzet, dan gaat die uit. Ik weet het niet. Ik ga moeten eventjes nakijken. Ik ga eens eventjes de oude versie proberen. Een keer kijken hoe het er daarin staat. Want ik heb die side by side eigenlijk. Dus ik ga het op die manier eventjes proberen.
Ja, oké. Ik dacht dat we even dubbel zaten. Heb jij een betaald account?
Nee, ik heb geen betaalde account, maar bij de oude versie werkte het wel. Ik ga heel eventjes kijken via een lookup te doen van een van die call signs die hier in die lijst hier voorkomt, waar ik nog nooit geen QSO heb meegemaakt. Dus wacht, ik ben nu in de vorige versie bezig. En daar doet hij het wel. Wacht, ik ga eens even kijken of dat die vinkjes uitgeschakeld geraken als ik daarop klik. Is raar, hè? Soms, wacht, ik heb het oké. Kijk, ik heb, dat doet hij niet bij die vorige versie. Dus bij de vorige versie blijven die vinkjes in use QRZ info en use QRZ API. Dus daar doet hij het wel. Nu weet ik niet of dat ik een copy-paste kan doen. Ja, dat gaat natuurlijk niet. Wacht, even kijken. Ik zal eens eventjes nog een keer daar in de oude versie die API key veranderen. Kijken of dat hij het dan ook problemen geeft of niet. Blijkbaar niet. Het is blijkbaar alleen maar in de nieuwe versie dat hij dat probleem heeft.
Ja, maar als jij geen betaald account hebt, heb je die API key niet nodig, hè? Want die is alleen ervoor gedacht om die gegevens die je in het programma ingeeft, dat die ook automatisch naar QRZ gaan. Jij gebruikt alleen QRZ info, dus dan heb je geen API key nodig. Dan moet alleen je call en je paswoord voor je QRZ site, die moeten daar ingegeven worden en dan zou het moeten werken over.
Ja, oké. Ik zal nog eens eventjes dat paswoord erin steken. Ik vind het raar, bizar. Oké. Ja, het zal bij mij liggen waarschijnlijk. Ofwel heb ik iets fout gedaan, ik weet het niet. Dus er moet iets zijn wat niet normaal is. Wacht, 5, zo is het. Klein momentje, ga je iets proberen?
Ja, oké. Het zou vreemd zijn. Ik ken het probleem, want als ik bij mij de firewall blokkeer, al het verkeer blokkeer, dan doet hij precies dat wat hij bij jou doet. Dat is ook de bedoeling. Want anders zou je iedere keer een foutmelding krijgen als je een call zoekt, hè. Dus dat zou goed zijn. Maar of jouw paswoord is verkeerd, dan zou hij natuurlijk ook dat gelijk uitschakelen.
Ja, dat heb ik nu gedaan. Ik heb eigenlijk mijn paswoord zoals ik het heb eventjes terug in de oude versie gedaan. Daar werkt het wel. Nu ben ik eventjes in een nieuwe versie. En ik ga nog eventjes dat paswoord in de paste doen van exact hetzelfde paswoord. En dan schakelt hij die uit om een of andere reden. Raar, bizar. Oké. Ja, anders hou ik het bij de oude versie. Het is een bizarre situatie. Oké. Anders, ben je op de livestream?
Ja, ik kijk op de livestream.
Wacht, ik ga je heel eventjes tonen, hè, via de livestream, momentje. Oké, je zal op de livestream eigenlijk alles een beetje met vertraging volgen. Kijk, hè, dit is de oude versie. Deze hier, want ik maak een kopie. Dus hier heb je de kopie. En hier heb je de oude versie. Dus dit is de oude versie. Als ik hier die open. Ik ga die eventjes nu openen. Voilà, die is open. En ik doe hier, ik ga hier naar de configuratie. Dan zie ik use QRZ info, die staat aangeklikt. Ik ga heel eventjes dat API-key eruit halen en ik ga gewoon een copy-paste doen van mijn paswoord. Ctrl en dan paste, voilà. En als ik een save doe, dan is die opgeslagen. Oké, en je ziet dat die use QRZ info die blijft aanstaan. Oké, ik ga nu eventjes gewoon de call opzoeken. Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Kilo Echo. En als ik hier onderaan klik, dan zie je dus effectief dat hij die lookup doet. Zo werkt het bij de oude versie. Ik ga eventjes de oude versie afsluiten nu. Ik ga dan de nieuwe versie. Deze is hier. Oké. En ik ga die eventjes opstarten. Voilà. En dan ga je nu zien. Oké, ik doe exact hetzelfde. Dit is het paswoord, Ctrl-V. Dus voilà, hetzelfde paswoord, no manipulation, use QRZ info. En als ik save doe, dan schakelt die uit. Dat zie je hier, dus die schakelt telkens uit. Dus ja, ik kan proberen, maar nee, het lukt niet, die wordt telkens uitgeschakeld. Ik vind het bizar. Ik kan nog eens eventjes de username nakijken, maar ik dacht dat het in hoofdletters was. Dus dat wil ik toch nog eventjes nakijken voordat ik domme dingen zeg. Dus ik zit nu terug de oude versie op te starten. Want je ziet het aan de call signs hier, want deze gaat tot 1734. Dus hier is mijn call sign on 7 off en deze hier is het paswoord. Dus daar werkt het wel. Als ik hier op save druk, werkt het wel. En dan hier eventjes terug de nieuwe versie proberen. Up. En up, there you go. En dan there you go. En nu eventjes exact hetzelfde doen. Kijken dat de call sign correct is. On 7 off. Nee, die doet het dus niet, ja. Ja, het is bizar. Ik vind het bizar. Oké, maar ja, dan is het zo. Ik zal nog eventjes anders verder doen met de oude versie. Maar zo zie je eigenlijk dat ik exact hetzelfde doe. Maar eigenlijk toch lukt het niet met de nieuwe versie.
Ja, oké. Ik begrijp het. Ik had het al begrepen, maar bij mij doet hij het gewoon met dezelfde. Ik heb het precies hetzelfde, dezelfde programmaversie natuurlijk. Misschien even kijken. Maak eens een kopie van je database, van de nieuwe. Zip die even en stuur me die eens op. Dan zal ik kijken of het aan de database ligt. Misschien moet ik daar iets nog bij zetten, zodat ik dat vergeten ben bij dat dingetje van jou.
Moet ik daar een kopie maken van de database of via een export doen?
Nee, gewoon de database zelf. Dus de logdata.db. Die moet je even zippen en even opsturen van de nieuwe versie.
Oké, logdata.db. Oké, ik ga deze eventjes via e-mail verzenden. Hoe groot is dat? 2 megabyte. Dus ik moet die zelfs niet gaan zippen. Normaal gezien gaat hij erdoor gaan.
Ja, nee, maak er maar een zip van. Want een db kan het zijn dat die blokkeert.
Oké, ga ik eventjes doen, momentje. Momentje hoor, want hij is een backup aan het doen van mijn database en ik moet eerst het programma verlaten. Klein zoontje.
Ja, nee joh, doe wat heb je gemaakt, dat doen we niet per se nu hè. Dat kan ook gewoon straks of morgen.
Ja, wel, dat is geen probleem, ik zal het daarna dan doen. Oké, ik zal eens eventjes nog eens aanroepen, misschien dat we nog iets horen. En zien of we nog iets kunnen werken samen als dat oké is voor jou.
Ja, dat is wel oké, hè, maar eigenlijk moet je gewoon je gang gaan. En net doen alsof ik er niet ben. Ik zit meestal maar op de luistertoer. En heb nog altijd de dingetjes dat ik dus nooit te lang op één frequentie blijf hangen. Altijd maar een beetje aan het, overal een beetje aan het luisteren ben. Maar ga je gang. En ja, dan zien we wel.
Okay. Thank you, mate. Any other station? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox on the side, QRZ.
Oh, die hebben nu allemaal opgejaagd, denk ik.
They all are afraid of the Dutch language. They all are afraid of the Dutch language. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox calling. Oké, ik heb zo net de database doorgestuurd.
Oké, prima. Dan zal ik eens even gaan kijken. Dan even downloaden hier.
Oké, ja, ik geef je wat werk, hè, Wim. Godverdorie. Oké, let me see. Any other station, QRZDX, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot calling and in company. Again. Okay, let me turn the beam towards North America. QRZ, any station, anywhere. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida calling. CQDX calling CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, QRZ.
Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Bravo.
Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Bravo. Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Bravo. Go ahead.
Roger. You are 5 in Wisconsin, over.
Yeah, QSL, Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Bravo. You're 5 and 5 here in Brussels this evening. 55 is your report. Nice to meet you. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I think it must be Randall is your first name. Do I have it correct? Over.
Roger. Call me Randall. Randall's okay too. It's very nice to meet you, sir.
I did not get the last letter of your call sign. Can you just give me the last letter of your call sign, please? Over.
Yes, the last letter of my call sign is Foxtrot, so I'm actually Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, and the operator name is Kurt, Randy. Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, Kurt, K-U-R-T. Randy, you're 5 and 5 with me, so my call sign is like an on-off switch, but instead of a slash, it's a number 7 there, Randy. I think it makes sense. Over.
Roger, roger. Okay, very good. I've got it. Good. Thank you so much, and thank you for the contact. I will let you go now because I know there are other people trying to call you. I heard them. So 5 and 5 both ways. That's pretty good. I'm using I've got about 300 watts. I'm using an FT950, a Yaesu FT950 with a vertical antenna, here in Madison, Wisconsin, the capital city of Wisconsin. So bring this up to your and I'll say 73, and we'll get you further down the log. Oscar November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot. This is Whiskey 9, Romeo Delta Bravo. See you later.
See you later. I really appreciate the contact, Randy. You're on the you're also on the live stream. I'm live streaming as we speak, so you can always go and have a look on my QRZ page and listen for yourself how you sound. Great stuff. Have an enjoyable evening there, Randy. I really appreciate coming back to the call. I was actually pointing my antenna not towards America, and I turned it over to North America so I can hear you guys from over the pond. Whiskey Niner, Romeo Delta Bravo, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, waving a hand, 73. Talk to you soon. Any station, QRZ, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot on 7 off calling.
Victor Alpha 2, Lima, Delta November.
Victor Alpha 2, Delta Alpha November. Good day to you there. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Go ahead, Daniel.
Correction, Kurt. It's Lima, Delta November, London, Denmark, and Norway. My name is Dennis. Delta Echo November, India, Sierra. I am near Montreal in Canada. You're coming in. The waves are pretty good today. You're coming in 5/9 plus, probably near +10. Back to you, Kurt.
Thank you very much, Dennis. You're also 5 and 9 here today. Very good to hear you, Dennis, and pleased to meet you for the first time. The name here is correct. It's Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. You're 5'9" and sounding absolutely fantastic. I'm doing the live stream as we speak, so you can also tune into the live stream, and you're stealing the show at the moment there, Dennis. QTH here is just about 15 miles southeast of Brussels. I'm just outside of the suburbs of the Brussels city and living on the countryside, green area over here. You have a fantastic signal. I think you speak French as well. If you want, I can switch over to French. I can speak French as well. It's up to you. I'm going to just quickly check what is your QTH because I'm always traveling with my mind when I talk to people. Back to you there, Dennis. Victor Alpha 2, Lima Delta November. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. And by the way, you have a beautiful antenna there. Go ahead.
Oh, thanks. Merci beaucoup, Kurt. ON7 OSF, ici Victor Alpha 2, Lima Delta Novembre, Denis près de Montréal qui reprend. Et oui, merci beaucoup, Kurt, avec un très très bon signal aujourd'hui. Les ondes, j'ai eu un contact tout à l'heure avec quelqu'un en Italie qui était 5,9 plus 10 à plus 20, plus 10 à plus 20. Et dans votre cas, Kurt, vous êtes 5,9 plus 5 à plus 6, peut-être même plus 7. Un très très bon signal. Je diffuse présentement avec une puissance de 200 watts avec la petite antenne que vous avez vue, la petite antenne 3 éléments, une antenne américaine, un petit Yankee américain. Back to you, my friend, Kurt. ON7 OFF, ici Victor Alpha 2, Lima Delta Novembre, Denis.
Yeah, QSL, pas de problème, Denis. Pas de problème, ça passe très bien. Hein? Oui, la propagation, elle est là. Il y a une très bonne propagation actuellement avec l'Amérique du Nord. Hein? Donc, Yeah. Pas de problème, ça passe très très bien. Je vois ici, qu'est-ce que vous avez comme antenne là? Parce que je suis un peu de confusion là, je vois une directive, mais je pense que c'est pas pour cette bande-ci si je me trompe pas. Toi le micro, Denis.
Sur le 20 mètres, j'ai une petite Yagi américaine à 3 éléments. C'est une, mon Dieu, j'oublie le nom de l'entreprise. C'est une antenne que j'ai récupérée après que j'ai récupérée et que j'ai réparée. Mon Dieu, il faudrait que je regarde. Mais c'est une petite Yagi avec un rotateur d'antenne que j'ai. Alors, back to you, my friend. C'est une Motley Junior. C'est une Motley Junior que j'ai.
Yeah, QSL, Denis, pas de problème. Ça passe très très bien avec la 3 éléments. Hein. Donc, un très très bon signal. Hein. Oui, ben écoutez, ici je suis avec une 2 éléments quad qui est en fait une antenne avec pour 5 bandes. Il y a ces 2 éléments avec l'alimentation centrale pour les différentes bandes. Donc, il n'y a pas d'alimentation séparée pour les différentes bandes. Et l'antenne actuellement, elle est pointée vers l'Amérique du Nord, donc ça passerait très bien pour le Canada. Hein. Ça fait plaisir. Il y a un bon bout de temps que j'ai encore entendu votre QTH là. Donc et là tout à l'heure, surprise, j'avais aussi l'île de la Réunion sur l'autre qui rentrait sur l'arrière de l'antenne. Donc un peu de langue française ici sur la radio aujourd'hui. Hein. Je parle naturellement le français ici en Belgique. Il y a la moitié qui est néerlandophone et francophone. Moi, je suis néerlandophone, mais à l'école, on apprend le français de toute façon quand on a l'âge de 10-11 ans. Et c'est comme ça qu'on parle toutes les langues, HI 3 fois. Hein. Ok, je te remercie pour le petit QSO, Denis. Je vais voir qui est encore à côté. Et puis, je vais probablement faire QRT pour un peu faire du relax ce soir et un peu écouter donc ce qui se passe sur la QRG. Hein. Merci beaucoup, Denis. Victor Alpha 2, Lima Delta Novembre. Ici Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Foxtrot QSL.
Kurt, eh bien, merci beaucoup pour le QSO. ON7 OFF, ici des A2LDN. Denis, qui vous remercie beaucoup pour la conversation très intéressante que nous avons eue entre la Belgique et le Canada. Meilleur 7-3 et soyez prudents, Kurt.
Je te remercie, Denis. 73, bonne chance et bonne continuation avec le DX. Victor Alpha 2, Lima Delta Novembre, Oscar Novembre 7, Oscar Fox. Bye bye.
Bye-bye, Kurt.
Okay, let me take 1 or 2 more callers before I go QRT. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Whiskey India 8 Zulu Mobile Miami. Whiskey India 8 Zulu Mobile Miami.
Mobile station, Whiskey India mobile station, make your call.
Whiskey India 8 Mobile from Miami.
Whiskey India 8 Golf Mobile. I'm not sure about the suffix. Can you just repeat the suffix of the call there? Whiskey India 8 question mark, over. Okay, Whiskey India 8 Zulu. Andres, nice to meet you there from the mobile. I guess the mobile is the one that I see on your QRZ page. Wow, okay, that's fantastic. Nice to make the acquaintance, and I hope you're doing fine in the mobile. Are you mobile or are you static mobile? That is my question there, Andres. Over. Yeah. Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you're in the Jeep at the moment. You're driving at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. You are driving around as we speak. Over.
I'm fully stopped. I'm stationed. I'm static. I'm not moving.
Yeah, okay, well, okay, yeah, cool, that's very nice. I'm just looking at your mobile setup because I'm sometimes mobile as well. And I always always wonder what people are using in the mobile. Just wondering what is the antenna setup on the mobile. I just look at and watch the QRZ page. I think the information might be updated or maybe not, but I guess you're using about 100 watts. But what's the antenna? I'm just wondering what's the antenna, because we don't hear many mobile stations from upstate there. Go ahead.
Indicates on QRZ, it's a ST891 standard ST91 is 85 watts. I'm using a short antenna monoband 20 meters. It's width 20 and loop.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you had many QSLs there with Europe there. How is the mobile performing? You're happy with the setup there? Go ahead, Anders.
Make contact with Europe, Czech Republic, Spain, Italy, and now you. So far so good.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. It's big fun in the mobile. I sometimes operate from the mobile as well there, Andres. I also operate sometimes from the mobile as well, and it's always a big fun to operate from the mobile, especially when you're moving around and you're traveling from one QTH to another QTH. What really surprises me when I'm mobile is that altitude does play a role, but not that much. It happened a few times that I'm in QSO with someone, and even when I'm going downhill, it still performs pretty well. So it is sometimes quite, how could I say, quite remarkable how the mobile setup performs there, Andres. But yeah, fantastic. Very happy to make the contact with the mobile setup. The only thing I hope one day is to get a little bit of more power from the mobile setup, because I've got also, like yourself, just 100 watts, and that extra power would make it much easier for the other station to get a readable signal from the mobile setup there, Andres. Whiskey India 8 Zulu from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Go ahead, over. Yeah, my call sign is, I think you're asking for my call sign. My call sign is Oscar November number 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. It's like an on-off switch. I'm turning the radio on and off 7 times in a week, like Oscar November on, 7 off, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. QSL? Yeah, QSL, you're getting close to my ground noise floor QRM there, so I'm starting to lose your signal. But yeah, very appreciate coming back to the call there, Andres. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to hear stations from the mobile setup there in Florida. I wish you a very good 73s, and I hope you have plenty of contacts into Europe there with your mobile setup. Over.
The communications open. From this point on, I'm not going to go on chat. I'm not going I can talk to anybody at any given time. I can give me better
Yeah, QSL, starting to get really difficult to copy you. Really appreciate. I'll let you go there, my friend. Appreciate the contact, and I'm going to go QRT as well. It's been a wonderful afternoon here on the radio. 73s, Whiskey India 8 Zulu Mobile, Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. 73s, my friend. Over.
Victor Echo 9 Kilo Sierra.
Thank you very much, Andres. Thank you. Victor Echo, make your call.
Victor Victor Echo 9, Kilo Sierra, VE9KS.
Victor Echo 9 Kilo Sierra Sugar. Very good day to you there, Kenneth. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox, operator named Kurt. Go ahead.
Yeah, fine business, Kurt. ON7OFF on off. Too bad you couldn't get the number 1 instead of number 7. That'd be a great binary call.
Yeah, QSO, yeah. It's like an on-off switch. Number 7 is the closest match to a slash, so that's why I wanted to have that 7 as a number, and I think it makes sense. No problem. 5 and 8 is your report there, Kenneth, this evening from Canada. Sounding good here. What is your QTH, sir?
Yes, I'm in Upper Coverdale, New Brunswick, close to Moncton, New Brunswick, one of the big cities here. Your signal's 5x9 into New Brunswick at 2:30 p.m. Great signal. So I threw my college before you shut the power off there just to make a quick contact. And yeah, you sound great coming in here at Q5.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're also 5 and 6, 5 and 7 here this evening. And I'm going to give you call it the day for me because it's been a little bit of a hectic time here, and I wanted to chill a little bit on the radio. Yeah, I see Moncton. I've made a few contacts with people in close to your QTH in Moncton, right? I think it is called, if I do pronounce it correctly. So I've made a few contacts before with people around your area. So I do remember, but it's been a while. I've heard these stations. Okay, I'm going to have to go and clear the frequency and hand it over to anybody else. So thank you very much, Kenneth, for the QSO. I wish you a happy evening. It says 73 top of the day for you, and I'm going to go QRT there. Over.
73 first. Thanks for the contact.
73 Victor Echo 9 Kilo Sierra Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox. We're QRT. Bye bye everybody. I'll let the live stream roll on a few moments and then I'll shut it down. 73.
Even 2 meter?
Ja, oké. Heb ik hier? Nee, ik kan niet. Ik heb geen 2 meter transceiver hier. Die zit in de shack. Wacht, ik zal het anders doen. Even kijken, hoe kan ik het doen? Heb ik hier nog een walkie-talkie? Ik zal even kijken. Ja, die 2 meter transceiver, die is in mijn camionet eigenlijk. Een klein momentje, Wim. Ik ga eens even kijken of dat ik ergens een walkie-talkie zie liggen.
Ja, anders doe ik dat een andere keer, hè.
Klein momentje. Wim, geef me eventjes een frequentie.
145, 400.
Oké, momentje.
Testing, testing, testing. Ja, moment even. Ja, moment, ik moet even omschakelen.
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing modulation 1 2 3 4.
Thank you.